So we all have to do it.
We've got a drum workshop. I'd like as many people as possible to take part in this. So Ben, you've got some music in front of you. We've discussed paradiddles. You guys have all warmed up. Got a group of drummers in here. They're going to be joined later by some musicians.
What?
Oh, sorry. Oh, some people look quite sad at that prospect. Okay, so Ben, can you give us what's your definition of a warm-up that you would usually do? Let's hear that first.
A warm up.
Yeah, what would you do? Get behind the kit. How do you warm up?
Like do a beat or something.
Yeah? Okay, that's far too loud. That's fine. So just a little bit of time, cool. So at that point, you got your coordination between obviously hi-hat, kick drum, snare, not necessarily any fills, just a simple rhythm, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Could you look at deciphering this? Give us an example of a paradiddle. Nice. I'm going to ask someone to give me a paradiddle diddle. Do you know how to do one? I can see you counting.
Yeah.
Yeah, great, brilliant. Okay, and nicely played. So with regard to the music that's in front of you, can you decipher that at all?
What? And play it?
Yeah.
Do I have to play it exactly as it is?
If you could, that'd be great. As close as you can get it.
Oh fuck. Fuck.
Great, well done. Brilliant, thank you. Good stuff. Now do it double time. No, don't worry. Okay, let's get somebody else behind the kit. Jack, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, go on then. Just at least if you can sort of show us, how do you normally warm up? What I'm looking for is to see if you guys can share a bit of knowledge. If there's some top tips that you do that you think are going to be useful, maybe to pass on. Don't expect you all to have to play this, but if you feel you can and you want to do a demonstration of a paradiddle, diddle, or something else which is interesting technique.
Alright, so what do you want to see then?
How do you normally warm up? So you get behind the kit.
It's very similar to Ben, just hit it a lot and get
Go on then.
some feels.
for the kit.
Go on then. Go for
Yeah,
it.
so like your the distance of things. So if you have a music kit, but
So you're going straight into fast wrist action and
get my hands towards.
Great. Okay. Cool. Could you do any of the? How do you feel about reading any of the music there that's listed?
Yeah, let's read it.
Yeah. Give it a go.
Okay, so. There it goes. And then
Great, lovely stuff, fantastic. Once again, with these techniques, play them slow, play them quick. As you say, warming up the limbs and everything else. Great, fair play. James, do you want to have a go? Go on.
Feel a bit.
Yeah, then you can go home after that.
You're down to me what?
You might warm up a bit. Just show us at least your. What do you normally do to warm up? Go on then, let's hear it.
Oh my
Go on, James.
Don't like 7.
You know it makes sense.
Too smooth.
What?
No, I used to use them, but now I'm a 5-boy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a 5.
Don't like 7s.
You know, I literally just play a beat and then
Don't like power.
So do you get a feel when you? I notice when you've sat down there, you're reaching for where the kick drum is, where the hi hat is. That's something I always do when I'm sitting behind the kit. You know, is the seat in the right position?
Or
What's your reach like? And yeah, okay. So give us what you would normally do to warm up. Oh, blimey, take it. He's serious now. Let's take the jacket off and everything.
play that and then play a few different fills or something.
So you're doing a bit of time, you're doing some ghosting there, going around the kit. Great, yeah, really good. Again, the warming up, you know, just as you say, I think all of you have agreed, just getting a feel for the kit.
But when,
you
I,
know.
when I sit down behind the kit, everything's got to be in the right place, otherwise it just messes with me.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to be
Well, that's
comfortable
also the first
with
thing I
what
do.
you're playing. Yeah, cool, excellent. Deck, let's go. Oh, you got your own sticks?
I've come prepared.
Here's someone prepared early.
Little 7s.
Little seconds.
Jacket staying on or off, or
I'm going to take it off you want.
wherever you're comfortable is fine. So how would you normally warm up?
Adjust this.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
All right, nice and high then.
Yes.
Blimey,
How high?
you could catch a small animal in there.
That's quite high.
I caught my finger in it once, so I didn't like having it open a lot. Go.
Give us a little thing.
Nice. Again, I can tell you're relaxed. You know, it's nice kind of. What I've noticed so far with all of you guys, you're actually playing the drums, not just hitting the drums. And that's an observation that I've always got whenever I audition someone. A lot of people think it's about power when they're playing the drums. You know, the harder you can hit it, the more dynamic you are as a drummer. But I love to hear him just played, you know, with a bit of dynamic. Fantastic. What do you like with this? Any of the rudimentary stuff?
Used to be able to read.
What about paradiddle? Could you reel one of those off?
I haven't done it in a while.
Mm,
A bit rusty.
cool. But do you think you could incorporate that into some of the fills that you're doing, some of the creative work that you do with some original music?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about, I noticed the kind of the match grip that you're using as opposed to traditional. Is there any particular reason for that
So
you all seem to be holding the
Taught
sticks?
that way, and it
What
now
grip?
seems like the more that way to that matched.
What?
Classic.
Madness.
Nah, not about that.
Like that.
Nah.
Is it classic or traditional?
Yeah.
Either of those. Yeah. So match grip, obviously for rock, will give you that power.
Yeah.
You know, you're looking at perhaps a different part of the wrist which is being affected by, you know, how you're applying that. But yeah, cool. Sounds good. Sam, I think you might be able to show us something a little bit different with the traditional grip. Am I right in thinking?
Well, I can use it if you want me to.
Yeah. But again, show us, how do you warm up? You know, you get behind the kit. What sort of thing do you do?
Well, normally I do rudiments. Kind of start with. I have a way too high.
Never too high.
Yeah, normally I start off with doing this rudiments I do, which is singles, doubles, paradiddles, and then triplets. And I play them all like a beat ping on the hi-hat. Just going. Then I go faster and faster.
Yeah.
Normally.
Go
But
on
then
then.
sometimes if I'm then
How fast can you go?
Yeah, show us your faster.
well, these are my heavy sticks, but Yeah.
Nice,
I have
but
lighter sticks.
Once again, that warm up or being comfortable with the weight of the sticks and everything else.
Yeah. Do you have the ones that you have?
Yeah.
Sorry, I have those.
No.
No, because
You just have the
No,
ones
but I-
that you have.
He's just put them away.
Yeah.
Because that's why. Because if you have like heavier sticks, you know, it's better for like rock and whatnot.
Yeah, definitely.
You're only gonna hit harder. And then you then bring rudiments around the kit.
Okay.
So you could do like a groove and paradiddles, and then bring it across. You could do. There's a classic thing you do when you go doubles around the kit with the bass drum. It's pedals are the best, but you know if you have like
Oh, yeah,
Diddy
yeah.
Tom, go around that. But then if I'm playing like in my jazz big band or anything, and then just practice by playing jazz time.
Yeah.
Because that's the main thing.
What's that double time?
Yeah. Yeah. So I normally want.
That's why I refer to when it gets to 9:50. I refer to it as jazz time because it's 10 to 10.
Yeah.
10 to 10 to 10, 10 to 10, 10 to 10. That's where it comes from. But great. Again, once again, that relaxed kind of quick wrist action is essential for that. Can you give us a demonstration of the traditional or classic grip as well? Stuart Copeland, if you guys take time to have a look at him, or any jazz drummers will be able to provide this sort of technique.
Do we just play jazz time?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, really enjoyed that. Once again, listening to Stuart Copeland, the type of rhythms that he incorporates, with a lot of reggae and rock combined. But some great drummers out there. My brother was fortunate enough to meet the late great Buddy Rich, and I've got an album I'll bring in actually called Speak No Evil, which has got it's a signed copy of the vinyl there. And incredible. He met my brother, who was young at the time, and just looked at him and said, "I hate kids," and then proceeded to sign his copy. But yeah, great stuff. But once again, what I want to be able to do is run some workshops where you guys get together. You get to know each other a bit more, because in the pods, are you ever in a band together? You're not necessarily, unless, should we say, Declan and Ben then play bass, or you're learning some as well. There may be another opportunity where you're playing maybe another bit of instrumentation in there, but usually you guys are the first people to be listed in a band, and you're the kind of the backbone of what's happening in the pods. A lot of the other guitarists work together, singers double up, but often there's only one drummer in each band. So but I want to be able to run more workshops like this where you guys can get together and again knowledge share, pass over a few handy techniques and all help to improve. Cool. Thank you very much.